I remember contacting you at one point. I don't remember how or why, but well, actually, I remember why.
Mhm,
It was because I was experiencing a bit of a dead period in terms of creativity. And I remember writing to you because I thought, oh, maybe not. Nathalie has such a perceptive feeling, a good gut in terms of, the creative process and all that stuff. And I guess I want to ask you, how do you deal with, there are times you're not always creative, you're not always on the go, you're not always hot. There's
mhm.
times when there's dead periods. How do you deal with that? How do you get yourself out of this kind of rut that I think every artist experiences at one point or another?
Well, I would say, it's pushing. It's really a relationship between yourself and yourself. It's about finding a way to push the button again and trying to force force you to sit down with a pen to write. It's about finding a way to push the energy and go, okay, let's go. This project has been in my head for so long. um, it's tough. It's tough because moments of pure uh, impossibility of stopping and thinking and organizing your thoughts happen all the time. I have the problem of having too many ideas, and I have so many projects in my head, so many projects that are there waiting, and it's mind-boggling. You have to have a way to talk to yourself out of it. Sometimes it works. I have to say that during pandemic times, it's tough. I found I had a hard time uh, getting this artist outside of me and going, okay, Natalie, let's do it. But I was lucky enough to share. I am lucky enough to share my life with an artist, and it's been helpful to work together. We did music together during the pandemic. We are she paints a lot, she draws a lot, and it suddenly made me realize that I was missing doing that. So I started just for pure fun, doing that myself in my own way. So it's really finding ways to tickle the artist inside and lure like a carrot on the sticks, and how to provoke something. I have a tendency maybe to buy a book about a subject that I find interesting, and I have a feeling that this book will bring me to a path or to a project. So I trick myself with that. I buy myself that book and I go, oh, why don't you look at that? And then suddenly something happened. That's how I created the solo I was telling you, Le Salon Automate, with automatons. I saw this book in a library outside. I just saw in the window, and it was the history of automatons. A big book that was normally $200, and it was on sale for 40, I think. And I just look at the title, the history of automatons, 1850 something, and I just opened the book and looked at some images, and there you go. I dedicated years of my life to this project. So you have to trick yourself. You have to put little carrots all around, and then sometimes you're gonna go, and you're gonna take it, and sometimes you won't.